Hello, and welcome back to Monday Night Streams. I'm Dave. This is the D-Pad you're watching on Twitch or YouTube or the internet in general. But it's been a weekend. We got a long week ahead of us, so let's play some video games. We are back again due to popular demand with round 2 of Monster Sanctuary. Monday night streams. I like it. Really, it's the blob pad. The slimes are the star of the show here. But yeah, we are back with round 2 of Monster Sanctuary. We did a little digging into the game last time, and we're back to just give it a little bit more time because we were having a great time with it, honestly. I've got a handy-dandy controller here because I was made fun of for using the keyboard in this game. And that means I have to relearn what the buttons do, so just bear that in mind. So last time we had... it's stuck in my head every time. That's a typo and a half, nobody, I don't really give into P pressure. You're making fun of me for using a mouse. That is fair. Fair. So, one thing we did unlock last time is I believe we unlocked a thing called keeper fights. There is some evolution in this game. It's not quite Pokemon style, which is to say it's not quite everything's going to evolve at certain level breaks. It seems like there's items that make it happen. The keeper fights themselves, everyone gives into P pressure. It's true, eventually P pressure will come for you. So there was the Mass Stranger in the Blue Caves, which are so named because they're very blue. That's true. There are some Pokemon that don't evolve and some that take items, so I suppose in that way it is also a Pokemon. But, you know. So Will is telling us about the old world, which we don't know about. That's what's outside the Monster Sanctuary. Current year 490 AC means after creation. 490 years ago, there was a war between the first monster keepers and the kings of the old world. I know, hi Toad. Toad, you were the number 2. And if you ever want to leave Will behind, I'd be happy to adopt you, borrow you for a while. Just in general, you can come with us. Ever since that war 490 years ago, the humans of the old world have been pursuing ways to explore all the uncharted regions of the earth and to learn all of the secrets of nature. They call it science. Ooh, science. However, there's still a great number of alchemists in many countries of the old world during that time. Alchemy is an ever-changing craft, its results unpredictable and oftentimes dangerous, similar to magic. Hey, I know an alchemist. By 200 AC, alchemy was outlawed in all the empires of the old world and even persecuted in some areas. Man, just trying to do some alchemy. The oldest order of alchemists remained, and they fled to the Monster Sanctuary in secret. That is true. Eventually, you would think they'd have to be obtainable because there's not really trading. Unless it's like a New Game Plus thing, but that'd be pretty brutal to be like, beat this 4 times to get all the starters. That's all I found in these archives. In the books here, there's nothing written about what happened after the alchemists came to the sanctuary. It's really odd, don't you think? There's supposed to be more books somewhere in the Stronghold Dungeon, which is east of the Keeper's Stronghold. We've got to do the Keeper Battle Training before we can go there, though. Keeper Battle Trainer, I don't know why that's such a hard word for me, is in the Keeper's Tower, just above this room. I'll go ahead. Bye, Whale. Man, they really did give us the double jump quite early. Editor Rick, welcome back to carrying me. In many more ways than one. I do also remember that there was an area in this map where the double jump could have gotten us up. There was like a one-eyed monster thing that was staring us down over here. But I don't quite recall exactly what I needed to do. Probably just go over there with the double jump. And apparently I never went over here. Oh, welcome. You caught your first monster. It's a slime. It's a solid monster. just recently became a monster keeper, right? So how many monsters do you already have? I mean, it doesn't really let me answer, but some. Yeah, we should probably spend skill points here. We've got this monk that was just kind of beasting, honestly. You got some passive extra heals. Otherwise, he's got upgrades to the fire, lightning, and water. We're gonna go with the chain heal, just to get that spread out a bit. Dwarf the slime. I feel like the slimes can actually do some damage if you just kind of keep going down this magic proc. Hello, mad scientist. Welcome. Oof, what a good buff, though. Yeah, we'll get some more damage on the Dwarf. This Fist will get level 2 on that. These ones have not gotten some levels in a while. And for Jinx, we'll upgrade the Fire Claws. Upgrade the air sickle. I figure it's not a bad idea to get the base things. Yes, you are the bird, which is also back in the old storage container. But we can replace you because we got Editor Rick the Eagle, who's kind of just going to be around the whole time. This, I think, is the multiplayer area, where you can, like, do a multiplayer challenge. I think we probably need to go up. Ah, the Duel circle. Yep, and here's our boy Will. The Keeper Duel Trainer said he wants to talk to you first for some reason. I'm a little bit anxious, but I think we will be fine. I've got to admit I read up on the rules for Keeper Duels beforehand just to be safe. Ah, but you're not going to tell me about them, huh? Yeah, he's not going to tell me about them. Okay, cool. Well done, you've beaten enough champion monsters to qualify for Keeper Duel training. That's some Yu-Gi-Oh sounding shit. Keeper Duel training. This training will complete your initiation as a Keeper Novice. It's a step every fledgling monster keeper takes at some point. Technically, Will hasn't beaten enough champion monsters yet for his training. Ooh. However, we've decided to make an exception in this case for 2 reasons. For one, we need at least 2 aspiring keepers for this training. So you'd have to wait for Will or another new keeper to beat enough champion monsters. It's kind of like a pretty shitty system here where it's like, listen, everyone else kind of sucks, so you're just going to have to chill for a while. But even more importantly, we fear that... Oh, yeah, okay. Exactly what I was saying. We feared that it might take a long time for Will to achieve that. His parents say he's always got his head in the clouds, and he's just not the type to go adventuring in monster fighting. However, he's a very smart and talented young man. Hey, it takes all kinds. And we hope that this training will give him a confidence boost by showing him what his monsters are capable of. But I'm not telling you to hold back on him. Feel free to use this opportunity to test your own skills too. Alright, well, come over here and I'll explain the rules of Keeper Dueling to the both of you now. He was kind of like, listen, are you okay with us just kind of giving him a little bit of a free pass so you can do... Okay, cool. Well, I'm Keeper Duel Trainer Gotthelm, and it is my task to teach young keepers about the rules of Keeper Dueling. They really like the word keeper. For 1,000 years or more, humans have settled their disputes by letting their beasts fight against each other. That sounds reasonable, right? Just dogfighting for the last 1,000 years? Totally. However, only when the Monster Sanctuary was created, the first monster keepers established a fixed set of rules for this kind of duel. Firstly, neither keeper nor monster is to be seriously injured during a keeper duel. It's true. That's true, Golix. Trainer, tamer, rancher, hunter. There's a lot that are taken already. That should be a given to the both of you anyways, but it's customary for me to repeat this rule. Don't kill your opponents. Ooh. Each keeper uses their full team of 6 monsters, but as always, a keeper may not use more than 3 monsters at once. If a monster gets knocked out, its keeper may switch in one of the other monsters from their team. Turn order in a keeper duel is determined by chance. The keeper as their first turn may only use 2 of their 3 chosen monsters during their first turn as a drawback. Okay, so if you go first, you only get 2 attacks. Keeper as second turn can use all their 3 active monsters. Battle proceeds normally from that point on. Once you've knocked out all 6, you win. That concludes the theoretical part of this training. Next, you two will face off against each other so I may see whether you have totally understood the rules. Are you ready? Oh my god. I'm ready. Oh, which is it? For the story duels, you always go first? Ah, okay. One of you has to challenge the other to a keeper duel. Alright, Dave of the Spectral Eagle Bloodline, I challenge you to this keeper duel. 1, 2, 3, 4, I too declare Thumb War. So he's starting out with Spectral Toad, Vero, and Magma Pillar. So we want to be doing water damage, fire damage, and earth damage. And we want to protect as best we can against water, earth, fire, and air. So it's kind of all over the place. But I think we'll keep Alxworm, because they're going to be hammering on the Toad and also all the shields. Golix can bounce around all of his moves. And we'll probably get Jorf in as needed. So we can just kind of start with this team here. Oh yeah, we finally got some AoEs. However, we're definitely gonna just start out with getting some shields up. Yeah, we only get 2. Just punch him. Ouch. Man, the status effects are pretty brutal. So we can start off with this. Because I gotta remember to use the damage meter in terms of the combos, because that is one of the things in sort of the tactics that I hadn't been looking at too hard. Is that every time you hit things, so multi-hit attacks are real good for this, you end up building up this damage meter combo on the side. Let's try and get some debuffs on now. I'm just gonna try and gun for that Toad a little bit. Oh my god, it hurts so much! Youch. Gonna do that heal again. It's not, this will hopefully kill him off the burn. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you don't lose a turn or anything when you're swapping your monster. Ouch! Ah, so buffs and shields do contribute as well. It's good to know. Heal thyself, monk! Bears are 20% cut. We probably want some shields. It's kind of low on mana. So, I mean, this guy's gonna dump poisons on me again. And then this guy I need to get rid of before he starts just putting up so many shields I can't do anything about it. Jesus! Oh man, I get it. Oh my god, look at how many shields that thing has now. Our monk friend might just be boned here. Yeah, for real. The poison stacks are killer. Might just try to get that applied. And pretty much just sack fly the monk here. So I don't think at this point the heal was gonna even stop the amount of poison and fire that's on him, basically. Alright. I think it's time to get Slime Boy in here for some heals. Plus I can poison him back. Shields. Ugh, I gotta get rid of this thing. I should have focused it off the bat because god damn the fire. But even if he defends against it, I need to get like the debuffs on him. Probably with this. I will lose my Worm Boy, but I don't think I could really... At some point, someone was like, this gets much harder. They were not kidding. Does he use your action for that monster to swap? I'm assuming so. I think I just have to leave that worm alone until I can not have to care about going through its shields. Yeah, I think I definitely need to approach this one a little differently and focus fire a little better, in fact. And also should have just had this going on so much earlier. That's... Alex is so vague. Also, this is going on long enough that something may happen soon. Is that... Oh, is that what you're talking about? Infinity? Increases damage dealt? Really, if battles go on every turn, they get that buff forever. Okay. Really, if I had Pacifisto out here earlier to deal with the debuffs, that would have been a significantly easier time, I think. I kind of forgot how devastating they were. Oh boy, get that buff every turn, huh? Get that a lot past Fisto. If we had you here from the beginning, we'd be much better off. I suppose that's much better than any alternatives. Jinx, save me! Help me, Jinx, you're my only hope. So regeneration, 7.5% of the maximum health at the start of the turn. Critical hits apply bleed stacks. Equal 20% damage belt. Oh yeah, this guy's the one who's all about crazy crits. Could get rid of that Frosty real quick before we try to move to the other one. I think that's gotta be it. Oh! Good hits. Man, that percentage scaling buff gets a little bonkers. Yeah, just a little bonkers. All of a sudden when you're doing like an extra 100% damage. That's okay. So do I not get to fight him again? So he's going to offer me keeper duels now. Okay, so I guess that is a story one that we don't necessarily have to win, which is still embarrassing. This guy has a couple levels on me. Oh no, don't do this. Well, that's a rousing endorsement there. It's exactly what you want to hear when you click on something is, oh no, don't do this. Weakness, can't dodge. Channel is less mana. Hello, respectable fool. Maybe this much smarter and get rid of all these debuffs as they come up. Poison. Poison everywhere. Take the extra. I can imagine I call him respectable fool in real life. It's one of the things I call him. Yeah, they're healing more than I'm doing with that. So I'm just gonna have to kind of focus, fire one down. I mean, and or get more stacks of poison. That's what I think I will do. Nope. I think Pacifisto is just gonna keep ripping these things off. Oh, you can't stack without a passive. Ah, okay. That makes sense. So I didn't remember it happening before. Yeah, it looks like the Keeper duels are when you have to actually start, you know, like having a team. Ouch. That shit hurts. Yeah, that definitely happens of like when one of the three dies, you're like, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my hands. Let's take the guaranteed kill. Wizardry. Yeesh, I have to keep reminding myself they're a higher level than you. It's the Tengu, which also means he probably has the AoE move. That regen is also very good. Whoop. Bye, Elks. Up by chances. Yeah, I'm a few levels below where I need to be for this, I think. At least the music's fun. Well, the rules that he made me... Oh my god, that just hits for like a straight 500-600. Golix, use your secret hidden technique. By that I mean just punch him in the fucking face, I guess. It's effective. Well, you know what? I got half of his guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep. Okay, bud. I'll be back. Who are you? Disney Infinity Arena? That's so above my pay grade, folks. So he went over yonder way into the orange spot. There is also that space to the left that I do want to potentially explore real quick before we head into the new territory. Hello, and welcome. I know I saw a thing, it might be up here, but I very distinctly remember seeing an eyeball monster thing. Game scales to what you walk into. Ah, there it is. Go over here. Yes. Secrets. Monstering is good. I got my ass beat in a couple of keeper fights, and I just found a thing called a manticorb, which can do fire, air, and water. It's a manticorb. I should name it Division, for it has one eye. It's weak to physical no matter what element. Ooh. Well, that'll be helpful. Considering this is physical. Oh yeah. That's helpful. All of a sudden it's back to feeling like, ah, okay, yeah, I can not... Youch. Youch. I was about to say it feels like I'm back to being able to handle the monsters I'm fighting, and then that dude just slaps me. Magical damage, magical damage. Okay. You're not allowed to focus fire my monsters. Tactics are only for me, game. As I say that, it just blasts me 3 times in a row. I feel like this is going to be one of those that's very annoying if it's like, oh yeah, you didn't get the egg. Go do this fight 100 times. All monsters in this game come from drops, so they come off of eggs. Be it like from a fight, or I imagine you get them other ways as well that I don't know about. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, shield, I guess. It's true. I keep forgetting that the shield isn't controlled by any of the combo. It adds to it, but it's not controlled by it in terms of its own power. Are these all physical? Yeah. Shield did add to it. It was resetting the combo because it was at the end of it, yeah. Victory! Yeah, spawns all defeated wild monsters immediately. Are you telling me something, game? Oh, a harp. Okay. I think because it makes me laugh. Nah, it's not as good. I wanted to make Jeff the Slime play the harp for us. Fireball storm, huh? That sounds like a thing. Get some higher level shield in there. Get a better heal. That's definitely worth it. Like, just full utility to put all the buffs and then get shield cast and then Pacifisto's little buff rock. Suppose I could take one more stab at this. Yeah, I have that monster badge. Ring-a-ling! Except this. So we have 3 people that can do physical damage. Trying to kill them as fast as possible. See if I can get a higher rank for it. This is going significantly better than the last one. Alright, that is hopefully a much better fight. Okay. Hey, there we go. And another monster bell. It's actually nice. Save that. So level 10 seems to be where we start getting all the AoEs here. Oh, when attacking, also heal the monster with the lowest health in the party by 200% of magic. I can see this kitty being really, really good once it's at like a high level and has the ability to just dump out crits. But we have a Mentacorb. Division. Alright, is that respectable fool? Is that how he spells it? Does that look right? Yeah, it's the standard spelling, which is what it's supposed to be in general, I think. So we'll just go with that. What do you know? Ignite, freeze, voltage, arcane bolt. When consuming or losing mana, shield self by 300% of that amount? Jeez. When exploiting an enemy's weakness, trigger an additional 50%? Wow. Gain sorcery and shield. This thing looks like it can do some gnarly damage. Alright, let's get these passives here. We'll get the level 2s. I can see how that one's super useful too. And then there's one other place, kind of down and to the left, over there, that we can probably get across with the double jump. Oh, it has a field of... Oh yeah, that's true. It lights up dark rooms. I can't see it right now, but I feel like that's going to be an essential thing. It is pretty nice being able to kind of skip over these at will. Game doesn't really force grinding on you too badly, which is, well, I mean, we saw how that's been treating me and that I just got absolutely worked over in the keeper fights, but, you know, you don't have to, like, win battles in Pokemon games, right? Oh boy, okay. I expected to spawn me back at the beginning there. Aw, oh, come on, that one had it. There we go, jeez. Oh, that's true, you can jump, fly, jump. Yeah, I did it the hard way then. me, you silly yetis. Bap. The crit. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing again. The crit. I actually don't even know if it's critting or if it's just the scaled damage. Either way. That felt like a 5-star fight game, thank you. Mannering +3. Oh, okay. Old Burren. Yellow number means crit. Hello there, I was just taking a stroll around here. Ain't the snowy peaks just the most magnificent sight of our sanctuary? Well then, how have you been doing so far? You're a keeper novice now, huh? I gotta admit that was pretty quick. To be honest with you, the snowy peaks seem calm and peaceful right now. At least I haven't heard anything yet. But hey, it's said that in strange times, a keeper in need might be able to communicate with the frozen oracle. Supposedly, she could answer any question or tell you where you need to go to find a lost object. Who knows? Perhaps you're the lucky one to find her. I'm certainly not going to jump into that cold lake. That's right, the oracle's supposed to be somewhere in the frozen lake on the west end of Snowy Peaks. Why don't you go take a dive, see if there's any truth to those stories? Well, I'll head back to the farm in just a moment. Don't actually do anything foolish. I was just kidding around about going in the frozen lake. You know that, right? Well. Told me not to do anything foolish. Yeah, you can absolutely jump, fly jump. Ah! Helps if I actually get into the air at all. So let's see what's going on in this here dungeon that we kept hearing about. You've tested your mettle against monster and keeper alike and therefore are ready to face the Stronghold Dungeon and the Ancient Woods. You may proceed now. Thanks, guy. I suppose I should have expected, you know, a dungeon based off of Stronghold Dungeon. Crackle Knight, Grummy, and Crackle Knight. Alright. Good against water, bad against air. Alright, Editor Rick. Take the day. Was it something about, like, scaling with, like, strange things along those lines? Oh, one of these little knight guys, they're silly. Yes, yes, lightning. Gross. I should really use that poison more. It's because it does so much damage over time, even if they're not weak to it. Punching sound still much more cool than it needs to be. Oh yeah, I do. Thank you. Ah, gotcha. It's over here. Yeah, the cat needs more crit, basically. Oh yeah, I forgot Golex leveled up their heal. That's a lot more. But you also can punch their weakness. Hey, Crackle Night Egg. Alright. Who is calling dibs on the Crackle Knight? Hey, I'll take it. It took a lot of tries to get the Cat Zerker egg. Alright, who do we have in chat here that hasn't gotten named something yet? That looks like a Frederick. It looks like the Noble Goblin is what it looks like. I was just like, why do I not just type this? Ah, come on. Have the Noble Goblin. I want to get this guy in somewhere. Pacifist I want to keep leveling. We'll put Jorf out to pasture for now. I mean, we'll have him warm up on the bench. The Noble Goblin felt like a good name for a tiny little green knight. Let's see what the zoomed in picture is. I missed one. Hell yeah. I'll take it. Spirit Construct Armor. Let's see what skills you got. Lightning Bolt, Lightning Slash. Protect and Barrier. Slash and Arcane Bolt. Okay. So primarily lightning based. Or wind based. Ooh. This is also all about applying shock. we got for equipment out here? Oh, Bobby, see the Tengu. Wubba something. I don't know, it was almost a Rick and Morty line. There are other kinds of night of different color and element. I bet. I know there are also goofy rainbow slimes and king slimes and other such things. Alright, so we need some equipment here. Go somewhere in the middle. Helmet. Because you're going to do some taunts. Oh, I got a bunch of items apparently. Hold up. Crit chance, crit chance. Crit chance. Yeah, all of the crit on the cat. Mana regen feels important to an extent, and then it's just like not anymore. Because like, if you have them at least sitting on enough mana, then usually they're fine. Oh, I suppose I also could put the Katara on them. God damn, that would leave them with like no defense. I'm gonna leave some defense on the cat. Oh, you know what? I didn't put that together in terms of it being Crackle Night and the whole, you know, crackle electricity thing. It's because I'm really smart and I'm good at video games. I'm gonna shut off some of this and put on some more defense rhetoric. And we'll leave that as is for now. Okay. Ah, we haven't talked to this person in a while. Hey, Dave. I knew I heard some footsteps behind me. Looks like you're a keeper novice now. Great. But you do realize that being a monster keeper also means you've got some responsibility to take care of the sanctuary and all the monsters, right? Oh, I bet everybody's already told you that. They always put the fate of the whole sanctuary on our shoulders since we're the spectral keepers. Anyway, if you've got the time, you should come to the ancient woods. The goblin tribes have been getting rowdy, and there's rumors of a new goblin king who's rallying the tribes. It's been almost 100 years since the last time that happened. It was my great-grandmother who beat the Goblin King back then. So I want to see if I can live up to her legacy and boost my rank and save the sanctuary in the process. Can't hurt to have another spectral keeper around to cleave a path through the bands of goblins. So that's where I'm going. It's just east from here and through some more rooms of the Stronghold Dungeon. See you. Well, she is much nicer. She was, she put a little bit more respect on your name because you were a higher rank than her. We found a treasure chest, and inside there was some corn. Oh yeah, who can activate? Do I have anyone? Oh, wait, Crackle. Bam. Mass potion, heal all for 800, huh? That was the least secret I've come across so far here. Pay no attention to this somewhat dark corner. There's surely nothing of note up there. Oh man, is it a Grummy and a bigger Grummy? It's a Grummy and a Grulu. Adorable. I always think that I have to, like, change them from left to right, so I'm always like, okay, swap that one with that one. And then I realize, oh, 1 and 2. Oops. It's interesting, they change resistance. Sea-Dude, can evolve into a Grulu, it looks like, instead of just a Grummy. It's interesting, they change resistances and that kind of thing. Yeah, the little Grudus are silly. We'll have to get Grummy back in the bench lineup to get some experience if they... Except, it's probably an item-based thing as well. I think all the evolutions in this game are item-based. Ah, you can't get eggs for evolved monsters. That's good to know, so I don't waste any time. Yeah, that's definitely been one of the things I've had to remember the most. Yeah, the debuff kind of Thanoses away and just dissipates, which is pretty sweet. Stardust. Required to evolve. Is that the thing to evolve a Grummy? I feel like that's the thing to... Sea-Dude, I think you're just in time for me to evolve you. Yeah, gee, let me think if that might be the important thing. So we need to switch. I don't know how to do it, though. Is the thing. There's a certain other thing I need to do first. Well, balls to that. Well, see, dude, allow me to rephrase. You're just in time for me to find the thing I need to evolve you, but can't yet, I guess. Whew, I knew it. More of them. Bye. Ah, okay. This is this thing that we couldn't get to. Well, this obviously is a something here. Maybe we can come up from beneath. And maybe a big wraparound? Because it doesn't look like there's a spot where I would hit it anywhere here. So I think that probably comes all the way around. Yeah, I think that's the end of the path is correct. Editor Rick, carry me. I just make Editor Rick carry me even when I don't need him to. Alright, so we'll get Editor Rick in there. Golix can do wind, and we'll get Noble in there to try out. So we can protect, we can lightning slash, and we can lightning bolt. For now, this. Oh man, when attacking a shocked monster, deal an additional 40% damage per hit. Yeesh. These status effects are nonsense. That's a cool move. I don't know where those giant rays of sunlight came from in the middle of this dungeon, but I guess cool. Cool. Just to try it. Wow. Gives him a lot of shield, huh? Yeah, for real. They came from the sun. That's totally where Cthulhu comes from, right? Right? So they tell me, at least. Shock and bleed. Does that protect last? Oh, it's just the next attack. Ah, I thought it was like one turn worth at first. That's even better. Oh, good old explosion. Yeah, if you pick this game up yourself, I would highly recommend choosing the option to turn the combat speed up 1. It felt like it was dragging a lot when it was on 1 speed, and like the battles aren't always super quick when you're not over-leveled or overpowering them. But well, I'm glad we came down here first. But having at least the option, you have it up to the full 2. I think we're on what, like 1.5. We'll go to 1.75 for a bit. Mostly just to try and help us get through more in the time that we have with it. That's also why I doubled back to kind of go the quote-unquote story direction. Well, I was thinking about something entirely different of maybe I should have jumped and grabbed Editor Rick and flew across, but Mad Eye. So they can do basically every element. They're weak to magic. Yeah, the ability to hit for every element is pretty good. Pissed Orb. Makes sense. Yeah, these are one of those that are just weak against magic. It'd be funny to me if as you sped up the combat, if it sped up the music to match. Alex Bugger, get your ass beat there. You wanna not? You gotta burn. You gotta burn. Everybody gets lit on fire. I do like that it speeds up the animations and just wiggle much faster at them. 4.66 turns, of course. I swear, I think there's got to be something across there. I'm willing to at least check once. Of course. Of course. Yeah, so like I said, we're gonna go check for the first time to see if there's something over there. You know, just to cover our bases and make sure. Alright, there we go. It's some iron, cool. Though the crafting materials, it does seem to make a pretty big difference when you upgrade things in this game. Not that one, but this one seems like it should be pretty obvious. You have fooled me, game. Oh, so choose one or the other, huh? Alright, well, I'll choose this one first. There may not be a secret door, but I've fallen and managed to stop myself on that little hole in the wall like 4 different times, so gets a win in my book. Platforming. How you doing? It felt bad. You want to smash every random pot. It's true, but it does not let you. They're background objects as far as I can see. Man, can I even just make it like this? Probably. I think I gotta try using the glide jump more, because it keeps height so much more. Yeah. You just get a lot more control. Ooh. Dang, that kitty's got a lot of attack. So it's another... Oh, plus 20% crit on the first swing. I think auto heal sounds like something I want. Mass restore is how I'm gonna live. Ooh, we have Rick the Phoenix. Some thunderstorm and wind affinity. Some solar burst. 7 charge stacks. I think we gotta get down to some of these to get like the hybrid mastery and to learn revive and stuff. Oh man. Fireball storm hurt. Ooh, that's helpful. So anytime Alex hits things, it will shield everybody. Also, it feels like that should be a place I can go right there, but... This place seems to be real big on these lever doors here. More of those eyeball things, which I definitely want to go after for a chance at one. Let's do that real quick. Some shields. You can definitely play a much more defensive team in this game to a certain extent. I feel like it's gonna hit a real hard diminishing returns curve because all those debuffs just were crushing me. Yeah. I mean, the game definitely has bounced around in difficulty. There's been parts where it's been absolute cakewalk, and there's been parts where I got rocked in those last keeper fights. So the difficulty itself, I mean, I like it. It's pretty good. Yes, you can hot swap. What? That's all the damage you did from that burn? Get out of here. Disagree. Where you're supposed to crit him, Editor Rick. Resist the debuff effects. Oh, interesting, because the debuff might be physical damage. So these ones are weak against the magic specifically. Hey, that time it was enough. And there is a mad egg. Alright. Who are we naming this egg after? Anyone in chat want to call themselves a monster? I see you lurking and not saying anything, Kamala. I'm naming this after you. Oh man. Yeah, some of these abilities are pretty nuts, like just a passive damage cut to everybody. It's just like a giant eyeball, and yeah, that's totally right. That seems reasonable to me. Grootoo's adorable. And also the question marks that are like, yeah, we don't know. And then it's a little eyeball. A group of these creatures is referred to as an audience of Mad Eyes. Hey, what up, interaction point? So I'm willing to bet that to the right here, it's sending me onwards. So I want to take a little bit longer look in here. It's going to be one of those, the power of rocks compel you. I still have not quite figured out. Exactly what you can do with those. Oh, that's what the red icon means? Okay, so they resist the debuffs because they're physical damage, probably? Or just in general, they resist them? Just in general, gotcha. Yeah, we probably are close to be able to doing that keeper challenge. Then again, like, that level 3 shield came out and threw like 400 on each of them, and I'm here like, excuse me? Well, I beat up those monsters and I stole their fruit. It's Will. Which probably means there's a champion monster there. What up, frog boy? There you are. I was just taking a break to examine the architecture of this place. Stronghold Dungeon was created as a natural habit. We made this for a natural habitat for the monsters that prefer to dwell in, well, dungeons. Most monsters are really peculiar about where they want to live. I think you mean particular, but cool. Anyway, the dungeon's library should be in this direction, underneath the sewers of the Stronghold Dungeon. We should split up, so we can cover more ground in these labyrinthian corridors. I'll go ahead. Well, I hate to break it to you, my bud, but there's kind of only, like, one direction to go so far, so I don't really know what you want me to do with this whole split-up maneuver. Also, how did you get up there? I used my spiritual eagle. What did you do? Oh god. Gross water. Yeah, assumedly he has a bird of some kind. Dave, you just missed it. There's this champion monster. Oh yeah, Will? It just looks so menacing with its champion aura. It just kept staring at me. It was just staring at me menacingly. And I don't know what came over me, but I just walked over to it and challenged it to a fight. And you know what? I actually beat it. I'm so proud of my monsters. Just as I was able to continue, another champion appeared just like the first one. Well, and then you came, so I figure you can take care of this one. Go on, I'll watch from over here. Oh, what are you? Oh, that was the wrong button. Psych! Alright. So, only one person we got can do grass damage. He does a magic and he does a wind. Yeah, you know, I did think that of like maybe Will's lying through his teeth at us here. Yeah, dude, I totally have a girlfriend. She lives in Canada, and her family is away, and yeah, totally, just believe me. All right, we'll start out with some shields. Jinx doesn't even have enough mana to shred. I'll have to fix that. That's not really what I expected a charge beam to look like. But, you know. As we both just stand there and buff really hard at the other. I want to end with Jinx and probably try and get, yeah, some burns up. That's a single shot, so I should go with Jinx first. Them debuffs. Yeesh. See all those moves, Editor Rick? Those are all moves that you should be doing. That's not true. I haven't learned them for you yet. You're fine. Try and get some poison on them too, just for more debuffs, because they have such high defense right now. Plus the ability to remove debuffs on me. Because I'm smart and remembered incorrectly. Well, that's okay. It's an unhappy bird sound when it gets zapped. It's got a little regen in there too going on. It's getting there. This has been kind of more like the champions in that you can kind of lock them down and not have to worry about it. There's just a lot of health. Bap. Victory! Okay, 1 rare, 2 common. So level +2 shuriken, which has 75 and 75 ain't bad at all. And some others. Also experience. So Will, where's your proof of champion killing badge? Oh, so you're like, hey, that was interesting, and that's all you got there, bud? Jeez. Yeah, those leveling up actually is a crazy difference. Whole bunch of defense, more fiery punches, some magic damage, cascade, random buffs. Ooh, I want that one. When you hit a weakness, you start doing extra. Not a brag, but you got 5 stars. Good humble brag. Power. We'll learn to revive JIC on Rick. Buff, also heal. Some earthquake, punch combo, which might not be the worst just to get more straight damage. Another protect aura. And there's also this one. Every hit has a chance to apply a weakness. Yeah, this game seems to be all about the status debuffs. I'm curious if there's something else over here to the right, or if it's just kind of continuing on. The Stronghold Dungeon key is required. Have they trapped me down in this pit over corn? Also, what are these? A Toxicus. Lots of things doing earth damage here. Excuse me. Oh, like Equus with Toxic? I suppose. It's a toxic seahorse. They don't seem to be particularly strong. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Start getting the fire debuff. This time actually lightning bolt. Will we get lucky with neg? Nope, just some more corn, I guess. I went from never seeing corn as the thing you could get in this game to now all of a sudden it's like every item I'm getting. I'm gonna have to jump back down that channel. Well, yep. Oh, fuck you. By that, I mean around we go. Aha. Looks like we're trapped in a puzzle of sorts. You don't say, Editor Rick. Oh boy, that's a bunch of levers. Only way out of this dungeon is through this part of the room. Interesting. What moves that? Is it all the way back? Can't, because I would need to have that. That one has has to be open. That's sort of the question is, which lever moves those? Because these two seem to do the same thing, which is move these up and down. Ah, okay. Alright, so this controls one of the treasure chest ones. Yep. Alright, so that one has to stay engaged. Otherwise, can't get through here. Let's bring those. Because this one blocks me from getting all the way through. I just have to figure out which lever it is. I mean, you can feel free to speculate all you like. I have a feeling it's like this one back here that I need to have hit. So does anything open that top one there? So you're saying this guy at the end here to keep that top stuff open. Ooh. Yeah, because I'm willing to bet it's like the very first lever controls one of the chains. Apparently not. Yeah, the thing I can't figure out is what controls that front one. It's not this, it's not those first two. This third one? Ah, okay, it's the third one there. Which means that. The reward is a wizard hat. Okay, yeah, so this does bring me back to the same room. Now without having to go through random square. Even though I am intrigued as to what that big missing black chunk is. I don't know if it's even actually something that it will let me find. Hey! Fucking knew it. Now the question is... Oh, okay. Just had to jump in the right spot. Oh yeah, Manticore does indeed turn into a flashlight. I should use that. The one little miss whistle. That sound sticks out like a sore thumb every time, so I'm like... It's true. Dodge tanking always seems to work for the enemy, but never for you the way you expect it to. And a Toxicus egg. We do indeed have our very own poison seahorse. Who shall be the poison seahorse? Or Debbie. I think we're gonna go... I'm just looking at chat if no one wants to call it. Do indeed see me as Sancho in chat. Or they were here at one point, so they count. Okay. Its head looks exactly like a Charizard. Like, that can't just be me. That looks like a goddamn Charizard. But with, like, horns instead of... no, Charizard had little horns, I think. I honestly can't remember, but that's a fucking Charizard. It's a Beetloid. Then again, I mean, Charizard is a pretty... It's not an incredibly original dragon design. I will give them that. Ooh, slime. Like, I'll give them that. But an odd-looking blob monument. I don't know what it is, but I want it. I want that slime thingy, whatever it is. Now we needed a key somewhere that we saw recently. I'm gonna have to go up the side on this one. Oh, it was for this. So, okay, in theory that opens that back up. The key is to leave, for you are in great danger. Well, I'm not going back through that puzzle. I just imagine, like, both Will and Julia being like, can't wait for that keeper to show up and help me. And I'm like, running around the dungeon. Magma chamber, huh? Oh boy. Okay. Well, this seems like the way back down from said magma chamber. It does not seem to let me go fast enough. No, I don't think any of that will help, but just like, that's just running. There's a certain ability. Yeah, figured as much. It's almost like a Metroidvania game. Can we spawn a billion rocks and try and traverse it? Just poison sprays. No, unfortunately not. It eventually outpaces you, is what it looks like. Because I was keeping up with it with the jumping for a second. Wait, I don't want to go back through this puzzle. I was keeping up with it for a second or two with the jumping, but eventually it just kind of got out of the way, or got away from me. Speak good Monday long. Yeah, that has been a letdown. I mean, I say letdown in quotes, as the developers are probably like, good, as I haven't found as many cheesy rock placement things as I would have hoped. Which again, the devs are probably like, sorry, we're not letting you break our game. So we still got, I mean, this has probably got a bunch of side stuff over here. Oh, scratch that. This is one of those dumb things that I haven't figured out yet. They're real into these puzzles, huh? Figured that was... Ah, this is where Julia wanted us to go. Music's fun here, too. So it looks like here would be the library, kind of in the center. Then this is the ancient woods, and then this is the magma place that we can't go to. Let's go help our nerdy friend Will. Mostly because we can get back here really easily with this. At least you can just barely get up onto them around the side. If it made you run all the way back to the right every time, it'd be so annoying. Hello, Will. Look at that, the dungeon library should be behind that locked door. The key is probably in another part of the Stronghold Dungeon. I'll just take a quick rest here and think up some new strategies for my monsters. Yeah, well, I would have known for certain had I gone another 10 feet, but yeah, definitely. I am 100% going in there, but I feel like this is a shortcut I can unlock, yeah. Thank you. You know what? Even though I could just slide this thingy over, we're finally just gonna... Oh, come on. Let me make a mushroom on it. Because it wants me to do this. See, I can just make a mushroom on it instead. Just because it's been so stingy about that being usable, I wanted to use it. Go on, Meow. Nah, that's fine. We need experience. Weak against wind, strong against water, does water and fire. This group is fine. I will do this though. Yeah, when I slid the rock out of the way, I was like, ooh, this could go badly. But fortunately, it was merciful. It's nice of them to realize that, like, someone's going to be dumb and just kind of lock themselves in here. Which, I mean, would have been me, but... Lightning everything. Lightning punches. Lightning bolts. Lightning slashes. It's a going out of business sale on lightning. Well, nice of them not to take away your turn if you happen to die. Victory! Damn it. That feels like a spot you can break a hole in the wall, maybe. Nope. Feels so good when you're right. Every time you're wrong, you're like, I didn't say anything. What are you talking about? No. Well, actually, I can just do this. I don't know why I was worried. I swear, if somehow Will has beaten me to this library. So many useless books. Where's that book of history? That strange person wears the same kind of clothes as the alchemist we saw in the Blue Caves. I sense that this person didn't come here with good intentions. We might have to fight his team of monsters to apprehend him. In that case, the same rules apply for regular keeper duels, except there's more on the line than usual. Oh, what a surprise. A keeper of monsters. Hey, that wouldn't happen to be a spectral familiar, would it? What if I am a spectral familiar, says Editor Rick. How marvelous! Not only a keeper of monsters, but a keeper of a spectral familiar as well. Oh my. This one seems really strange. I have a bad feeling. Well, I wish I had used my skill points, but, you know, so it goes. Are the alchemists the bad guys in this? What a blessed day. We came in search of old books, and instead we found 2 keepers of spectral familiars. We? What is that supposed to mean? Up. Hey, Valahar. What's happening in here? Are we having a party? Not as such, Chimes, even though there might be a cause for celebration very soon. Yeah, see, 2 spectral keepers, huh? The master will be quite pleased with us. These 2 are both really creepy. You should be careful. Hey, what do you people want? We're not afraid of you. Well, we might need to be there, Rick. Or Will. We shouldn't lose this one. You know what? I aim to not lose ever. Alright. So I don't get to see what his first team is. This music is good. The bat is adorable. So give a weakness. I think I'll probably will do that. Might as well take out... where we can use the fire debuff just to blast them. Ooh, 20%. Pretty good chance. Up, I fucking knew it. There we go. Damn, he does not like you. Yeah, it's time for this that I was waiting on. This dude hits for a lot, so we're gonna start working on him. God, that remove a debuff from everybody is really useful too. Jeez, how many things are you gonna hit me with? Really, it's the monk with those multiple might buffs that's hurting so much. This Mastery Store is my new favorite. Yeah, not doing awful is a good way to put it. So they don't... Keeper duels don't scale? Well, I mean, that's good. There should be kind of checkpoints in the game. Ah, the regeneration. Oh, you don't have to get 5 stars on them, gotcha. Fucking ouch. Bye, Editor Rick. Let's see, we want to be doing Earth, which like no one can do, and water. So, Golix, you're up. One hit. Oh, it's infinity time already? Goddamn game. Chill. I'm working on it. Youch. Nice, good crit. Fucking ouch. Alright, I'll take it. Got a reward box. Oh shit, a loot box. Huh. Looks like I was getting ahead of myself. I won't be so careless next time. Oh, but looks like Chimes is more successful than me. Perhaps there can be a celebration after all. Enjoy your books. There's something more valuable than this whole library. Is Will dead? Oh, so I just let him run past me? That was odd. We should check on Will. Oh, buddy. Buddy, you let him take your moss there. I can't believe it. How could this happen? How could they do this? I've never heard about something like this happening. I think something really wrong just happened. His monsters were just too powerful. I lost against him, but I don't understand what happened afterwards. It just makes no sense how many times, no matter how many times I go over it in my head, my familiar's gone. It's just disappeared after I lost the battle. My own father gave me my familiar. I've brought shame on my entire family. We understand your sorrow, Will, but your familiar can't be gone forever. We're immortal, after all. Nothing can really harm us. Yeah, I'll take that toad if you lose it, Will. Yeah. Just give me the frog, nerd boy. Nothing can really harm us. Toad will be fine, I can promise you that. All of us familiars have been alive for longer than we can even remember. You're right. Thank you. And don't forget that we came here for a reason. Can't let it be in vain because of this loss. Yes, the library, that's at least something, isn't it? Maybe it's not so bad. Whatever happened, I have to find a way to reverse it. We'll find it together. If they attack one of us, they attack all of us, right, Dave? I mean, you didn't let me answer, but thank you. That's good to know, and I know my strengths, and research is what I'm best at. So I'll be sifting through these books if it's alright with you. It'll give me time to think. Meet me back at the regular library in the Keeper's Stronghold later. Hope that'll be alright. Must be devastating for him. But it's really concerning that they're able to do this sort of thing. Less worried about us familiars and more worried about the sanctuary itself. Who knows what the alchemists are planning. We should meet up with Will at the library in the Keeper's Stronghold later. So I have to be like, he's right here. Chimes. And this, I cannot shrink yet. I'm assuming there's a way to do so. Well, that's a huge bummer, Will. Yeah. I imagine there are certain things that let you, like, morph ball. So we can jump back and comfort the poor William. Bump something. So I'm thinking also a little higher level should be able to potentially make get through that keeper thing. might take the increased mana regen. But the hybrid would be nice. I'll take the 10% damage increase for now. I got an AoE on that. More heals, please. And then... Yeah, I think probably the upgrades on armor and the like was a big part of it. Alright, you chuckle fuck, round 2. I heard what happened to Will. It's terrible. So anyway, you want to fight? Yep. He's already got that. Okay. He's already got regeneration, so basically you need to choose one and murder it. And I think it's going to be the slime because that can heal. This fucking Mass Restore taking a debuff off of everyone is very helpful. Youch. I think if I try to kill him with the Ignite, it's not gonna work because of the regeneration. So I just gotta take the explosion. Which I can do at level 2 to save some mana. Everyone is lit on fire. That is step 1. Since when did the Yeti know how to heal? This is the one that has regeneration. I feel like I'm gonna need a little rock friend here, though, for the kind of constant debuffs that are coming. Oh man, I haven't seen a good Strong Bad reference in a while, Carnium. No two peasants are not on fire. This is already going significantly better. I know I say that and then can just start exploding, but, you know. Yeesh. If they focus fired, I'd be in some trouble. I almost want to not kill the cat yet, because once that steam golem comes out, it's gonna dump a shit ton of shield on people. And the burn right now is going through the regen slowly. So I think I'm honestly better off if I try and spread some damage now. Just before that thing comes out and dumps a shield on everything. Still gotta heal, but yeah. Yeah, Jesus, because there's that shield. Yeah, worth it instead of shielding to try and kill one, I think. Yeah, AoE might have been the better call there. I gotta get rid of the shield guy, though. That's gotta be the one. It's shocking when you go in with a plan, you do better. The sound it makes when you miss, still every time I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. Youch. When that gets cranked up damage-wise, that shit hurts. Get him! Got him. So it was like leveling up and having a plan made us more successful. Ah, cool, that's my grand reward is I get 3 bronze. Thanks, bud. Now, we were supposed to have a library, which I think is down this way. How have I never been here? What do you have to say? So, I came down here to go to the Blue Caves, and I just did not go to that other corner, it seems. Hey, I've just been thinking about some things. Feels so strange not to have my spectral familiar around anymore. Familiar won't be gone for very long, Will. We're on to the alchemists. Don't forget what I told you. They attack one of you, they attack all of us. Thank you. It means a lot to know that you and Dave will help me. And I still have my other monsters as well. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. It's because I don't have my spectral familiar anymore. Doesn't mean I stopped being a monster keeper. I just know that my spectral toad would want me to continue as a monster keeper. So, I'll continue traveling the sanctuary and searching for more hints about the alchemists. Sounds good, Will. I wish you good luck in your travels. Good luck, bud. I did find some information in one of the books, though. So around 300 years ago, the Ancient Order of Alchemists came to the sanctuary after they were banished everywhere else. They somehow managed to break through the sanctuary's magical barrier and entered the sanctuary. Eventually, they revealed themselves to the Monster Keepers. The leader of the alchemists, Marduk, made a grand speech trying to appeal to the Monster Keepers. He spoke of pushing back against those that had pushed them all into the sanctuary. With the combined power of the Monster Sanctuary and the Alchemists, they'd be able to conquer the old world. However, most of the Monster Keepers were unwilling to start a war against the old world. Trying to prevent the, that's what I said, Carnium. I said, I know an alchemist. As the current Keeper Master put it, the Sanctuary was all that they needed and there was no reason for bloodshed. They allowed the alchemists to stay regardless, which was a mistake. The alchemists were bitter and angry about the fact that they were constrained to live in the Monster Sanctuary. In times of old, they used to practice their craft for the kings of the old world, earning plenty of riches and fame for their order. The alchemists plotted a conspiracy and gathered monster keepers around them that aligned with their world views. In their view, monsters were nothing but a tool to be used to regain the power that they once had in the old world. Luckily, the alchemists got caught before they could spring their plan into action. The Monster Keepers believed that they would put an end to the ancient order of alchemists. However, the leader of the alchemists, Marduk, was never found. There were rumors that Marduk had found a way to gain immortality for himself. So perhaps he's still around somewhere in the sanctuary. It says that he always wore a devil mask. That's all I could find. Perhaps if we find more alchemists, we can get more information from them. I mean, you say that's all you could find, dude. That was an awful lot. Suppose we'll go see if Julian needs help. Yeah, that was a whole bunch of lore and exposition. So there's a large-scale conflict, and all of us here monster tamers retreated into the sanctuary. What are these things? A mole bear, of course, of course. Weak to water, and they do earth. When you came here, there were like 22? Oh boy. You most certainly did divert to another direction, huh? Yeah, the bats go down pretty easy. Bam. For all the moves that have really cool sound effects, that burrow move kind of has a weak sound effect. Like, a lot of them have been really cool. Have been like the punches are very bassy. But that's just like beep, 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 beep. Oh yes, some wool and some grapes, of course, of course. So this is where Manticorp is going to come in handy. Oh, unless I can just... can also just do this. Cool, a pear. Oh, okay. I know that I knew that bears carried grapes. The wool from the bats part, that's what it was throwing me off. Okay, that makes total sense. That's totally a thing that just like everyone knows. Ooh. Yeah, why can I not use my catalyst? That's my question. Alright, this is where I was going anyways, game. very close to where I can use them. Okay. Ah, I thought it'd be enough with the extra 5%, but whatever. Wow, that hurt a lot. That continued to hurt a lot. Fortunately, Golix has the beastliest heal so far out of our monsters. The miss whistle every time. Or Jinx can just crit twice, jeez. It's just because the little whistle sound feels so fucking mocking every time. I'm like, I know I missed, okay? It really does, like, it's just a tiny little whistle, and it's like, yeah, I know, you can just pop up miss, I don't need you to make fun of me every time. Ah yes, of course, because the bears have grapes. That seems like a place that's difficult to get back from, so we're not going there yet. I figured that was going to be one of them. And that is probably a way back, I'm assuming. Yeah, not gonna make it. You're right. It is funny the amount of time, if you were to think percentage-wise, that Editor Rick has been out here carrying my heavy ass around versus, like, everyone else. Come on. I see your specific jump angle you want, game. Speaking of helping. Okay. I mean, I literally just burnt these away so I can go... I'm very curious about... Usually it's easier going downwards than upwards, so I feel like I'd rather go in from here, yeah. Ah, fuck you, come on. Can definitely make that, though. Okay. Well, at least all the crits are working, or, keeping it up. Oh, interesting. So start the jump higher up and have the hover cover the distance as opposed to the height. I think you might be right. Because the hover will take you a long distance to the side, but not necessarily very much vertical. I'm guessing you can get like a better hover or something, maybe. Do that for the 35% buff instead. These guys have a lot of health, especially when they buff their defense. Even though it's only 20%, they just have a lot of it, I think. Ooh, crits help. Explosion! Alright, give me an egg for my trouble. Nah, I'm not gonna get one with a 2-star. I think that might be the way to go. I just need to even, like, cheat it more. Yeah, I gotta remember that you can jump after the hover. Well, this looks like a whole thing that we'll come back to. There's a little indicator on the wall that I saw on that one. Oh, made it to ground level. Interesting. Some new things. A magma moth, which I'm assuming is the evolved version of the magma pillar, and a druid oak. Yeah, this is the team I want for this, I think. So many debuffs, or so many buffs. Nice. It does look like the Turnip++. You evolve from a rock with a flower growing out of your head to just like a tree thing. Alex, if you know by looking at the map offhand where the next champion is or where Julia went, I can aim that direction so we can get one more champion in or something before we put this one to pasture for a while. Because the next week we'll be mixing it up. I mean, that is, if you happen to know, I'm springing it on you. Next week we'll be back to the shuffling around in terms of games. The next 2 weeks I got lined up. One is going to be, we're going to be starting out with some nice PlayStation 2 music game weirdness. And then week after that, might be a bit before the next one. Yeah. Hey, Druido Keg. We will use that. Who would like to have the Druid Oak named after them? Because it hasn't happened yet. Cardium, I was trying to get one of them bears before I throw one on you. So this is back to the Stronghold Dungeon. There's got to be a better double jump or hover or something. I can't believe that connected that directly. Like, I was not expecting that. Ah, this is the direction she initially went. Gotcha. This is what she meant by it's right over there. That makes sense. So my plan of going upwards has backfired. Feels like almost cheating sometimes when you get... Well, I say that, and then they give me this much harder one, but... When you got that bird foo, it's much easier. Meh. Also, like, man, I have a bunch of... First off, another Pandora's box. I have so many of these level badges. I suppose if there was someone that I needed to jack up level-wise, I could just use a bunch on them right away. Which is not a bad thing to sit on in terms of trying to beat a specific trainer fight or something like that. Keeper fight, trainer fight, same thing. I very much enjoyed the variation that they've had in the areas here. Right, up, and left. Left from here. There's a new Goblin King in the ancient woods. I've seen him with my own eyes. Bands surrounded me and they harassed me with their strange goblin language. I was so scared I ran and stopped only when I reached this place. Someone's got to teach these goblins a lesson. You're a spectral keeper, aren't you? You should take care of them. Goblin King is probably hiding up in the Goblin Fort east of here. Defeat him and the goblins will see what's what. Maybe some of my wares will aid you against these goblin ruffians. Oh man. Some of these are pretty good. Attacks applying poison, tomes, oaths. Dude just sells level badges? Like, apparently as many as you want. So that's good. But that bow is pretty solid, the additional 20% damage. I just want to talk to the rock. God damn it. Is that too much to ask? Keeper of the tree. Some monsters that you find in the sanctuary can change into a completely different form. Would you like to know more? Boy howdy. In nature, this occurs through the lengthy process of metamorphosis. However, the tree of evolution can speed up the process. You will need a certain item to make a monster evolve, a catalyst. Each monster with an evolution needs a different catalyst. Present the monster together with the catalyst at the tree of evolution to change its form. However, be warned that your monster will lose many of its abilities and features on evolution. Generally, an evolved monster is stronger than before, but you might not like the changes. So it's absolutely okay not to evolve your monster if you don't want its abilities to change. Sometimes, keepers come to me and bring me catalysts that they found when they have no use of them. There's no reward in it, those keepers just want somebody else to get something out of it. Usually I don't even know exactly which monsters these catalysts are for. So it'd be interesting to see someone figure out which monsters can evolve thanks to these catalysts. You travel a lot, don't you? You must see a lot of different monsters across the sanctuary. Recently, somebody came by and gave me this magical clay. I can give you a small hint at least. The clay is from the same river as the monster that needs it to evolve. It said that if you rub this monster's back with this clay, it grows into a large dragon-type monster. Huh, I don't know if I have that one. It's the Tree of Evolution, most important monument of the Monster Sanctuary. We'll get a quick lore dump. It was here that the war between the first keepers and the kings of the old world was ended. Right underneath this tree, a powerful spell was cast that brought all the other areas of the sanctuary into being. The ancient woods are the only area that was once part of the old world. Everything else was created by magic. Interesting. They say that the lands of the old world were struck by powerful earthquakes as a result. Oh shit, well we kind of dumpstered the old world when we made this? But at last there was peace, and the monsters had a land of their own. Ever since, the Tree of Evolution stands as a symbol of change and the potential of the bond between monsters and keepers. An individual monster's name is important for a successful bond between keeper and monster. If you like, I can change your monster's nickname. I was really ready for there to be a secret area up there. So this one, I know will work. Got ourselves a beautiful Alks butterfly. I'm assuming the Stardust will let me evolve Magrulu over here. See, dude? You've been evolved. Now, what would the clay do? It's the old find out if it works by trying it on everything. Nope. I have no idea. A lot of evolution catalyst drop from the evolved monster. Yeah, that would make sense. Still missing this one, whatever it is. But we got ourselves a Grulu. We got the Crackle Knight. The Mad Eye. Bat's still cute, even in full scale. We got the Charizard Seahorse. True, that looks like a Ragnarok Online monster is what that's giving me flashbacks of. The Magma Moth. Oh, you're a beautiful butterfly. I mean moth, butterfly. Mole Bear. And then, oh, the Glowfly's adorable. So Ignite is... Ooh. Ignite's the same kind of, but it can be stacked additional times. Interesting. So it looks like it is... So it can still generate some shields, but it gets rid of a lot of the tank aspect for more of a damage. That's sweet. The healing wave is going to be super helpful. Interesting. And what about you? Interesting. So debuffs and tanking. So restores and shields, solar rays and fire attacks, and then lots of debuffs shielding you and giving you regeneration and that kind of thing. Nifty. Alright, so we're approaching 11 for... Yeah, debuff synergies seem like a real sweet thing in there. So we're approaching 11:40, so that is going to about do it for the evening. In terms of this game, I highly recommend it. The going rate, it seems, is about $20 on Steam, on Switch, various other things. Yeah, I probably will pick this one up at my own time, so if anyone else ends up grabbing it or playing it, once I catch up to you, I will happily lose in monster fights at you, because there is a multiplayer mode as well. But all in all, this game has been great. Wonderful pixel art, music and sound design has all been good. The battle system is fun. It can be quite difficult unless you kind of pay attention, which is always nice. And overall, it's just been a very good time. So nice that I broke my own rules really early, and we did 2 in a row of the same game. But yeah, highly recommend this one. Happy that we tried it out. Next week, we're going to be back with, assuming everything works, with the upscaling and the emulators that I have going. We're going to be back with some PlayStation 2 rhythm game weirdness. And I've heard some guesses. It's not Parappa the Rapper. It's a little bit more obscure than that, but it's a game that I loved when I was a kid, and what's the point of doing this if you can't just kind of play games you like every once in a while, right? And then after that, we got another newer release, newer updated. It's not Jammer Lammy, but that's the sequel to Parappa, I think. Eventually, if you guys just keep guessing weird PS2 rhythm games, you'll get it, but, you know, we'll see. But yes, thank you all for coming. I will be back next Monday, same time, and usually try to start right around 8:30. Tomorrow, you've got... Jammer Lammy is a solid guess, though, if we're in the Parappa vein. Tomorrow, I believe you have Rick. Wednesday, back for Brother Quest. Thursday, more of Mr. Rick. Then, I believe Sunday is going to be back to Barotrauma. So there's a full week of streams that we kick off every Monday. And, yeah. Thank you all very much for coming. I'm having a blast doing this every week, and I'm glad that you're all enjoying and coming back, so thank you so much. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your week.